Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly. And man, who else watched that Cowboys game yesterday just to see where our draft status would be? I watched that game, and it was one of the only times I ever root for the Cowboys because I realized we're going to bump them to 11. We're going to stay at 11, and they're going to be at 12. And that happened, man. Cowboys won. So right now we're at 11. We have a chance at a top 10 pick if we lose out the next two games because the Saints still play the Raiders. So watching that, it was kind of cool, but you realize that when you bump the Cowboys, every mock draft has the Cowboys picking up Ashton Jeanty from Boise State. An absolute monster, man. Absolute monster. One of the best running backs in the past 10, 15 years. To me, he's up there with Saquon Barkley, man. And that just begs the question, man. Like Kyle Shanahan, he loves running backs. He will draft a running back. He doesn't care who it is, what round. He's going to draft a running back. And that's the question, man. Is now that the Cowboys are behind us, and if Ashton Jeanty, which looks like he will probably be there at number 11, will Kyle draft him? Will Kyle Shanahan draft Ashton Jeanty? And to me, if he's there, I think Kyle's going to do it, man. I just have a feeling he's going to pull the trigger. Just because, come on, man. He fell in love with Ty Davis Price. Traded up for Ty Davis Price, Trey Sermon, and Grant's boy, Joe Williams, man. And those guys were all like scrubs. He loves running backs. And this one right here, like, he doesn't come around very often, you know, watching that game against Oregon, where he just tore up that defense. It was pretty amazing watching that, how fast he is, smooth, great cuts. I think Kyle will pick him if he's there available because what McCaffrey is, 29 years old. Who knows what's going to happen last year for Jordan Mason, who doesn't seem to get the ball. But to me, man, that offensive line is absolutely hot garbage. Like, hot garbage. It has been hot garbage for the past 2 years. But for some reason, we just don't like addressing it. Like, we do not address the offensive line. Last year, I thought 100% we're going to address the offensive line. No, what happened? We kept the same exact 5 starters as last year. Like, we kept the same starters, and it's like, what are we doing, man? Like, what the hell are we doing? We have the worst center in the league, Aaron Banks, who, since he got hurt last year, halfway through the season, he has not been the same at all. He's been absolutely horrible. McKivitz, he's got to go. All we had this year was Pooney, man. Trent Williams has been in and out, and he's been, I guess, good, but he's not been the Trent Williams that we've been used to, man. So it's just been a pathetic offensive line. So I think we got to address that offensive line. But I mean, if Kyle falls in love with someone, the way he fell in love with Trey Lance, the way he fell in love with all these guys that he wanted, like he handpicked, Ricky Pearsall, that's Kyle all over. I think he's going to watch film, man, and maybe John Lynch will try to convince him, hey, man, we got to go line. But if Kyle's stuck to someone, I think that's just how it goes, man. That's just what's going to happen. And that scares me, man. That scares me. Obviously, it would be nice to get a pick that you know that's not going to be a bust in Jeanty. That would be freaking awesome. But dang, man, like, we have so much other needs. Defensive line's just been torn up. Miami Dolphins went for 5 yards a damn pop plus against us. You know, we have no defensive line too. So it's like we have so many other needs than running back. We have 2 solid running backs for next year. Hopefully McCaffrey comes back and gives us another 1-2 years left, you know, because he's going to be 30 in a few years. So, well, next year, I think. So I was like, damn, I gotta protect the quarterback, man, because I know everyone's shitting on Purdy saying he does not deserve anything. It's just like, I've seen this before with the crappy offensive line, man. I've seen it, man. I've seen Steve Young's last year, his ass is getting knocked the F out because it was bad protection. I think that was Phillips, or the running back, that should have picked up that blitz. But And when he got hurt, dude, we're just getting destroyed. Last year with Jeff Garcia, man, offensive line trash. You got to build an offensive line. That's what's the first thing that Jim Harbaugh did, and he freaking just got offensive line from everywhere, dude. And Anthony Davis, that was like his first pick. He went tackle. Like, I'm not stupid, man. Same thing he did with the Chargers, first pick. I'm gonna go get Joe Alt. That's how I think you got to do it, man. That's how you got to build the team. Just get offensive linemen, and we just haven't done it. We've trusted these guys. We're gonna pay them hella cheap, and that's that. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, man, because I think we're going to be up there with the pick. Like, we have a solid ass pick, and I just don't want to blow it, man. I do not want to blow it. And I don't want to be trading up too. Like, there's other guys who I really like. I love Will Campbell, LSU tackle. I don't want to keep trading up, man. That Trey Lance trade just haunts the crap out of me. Like, it haunts me to this day. 3 first-round picks, like a second and a third, for a dude that turned out to be a bust, man. It's like that many picks right there for a guy you don't know what's going to happen, who is going to be good. It's like, no, man. Like, we can't be doing that crap. We can't be doing that crap, and we can't be drafting freaking special team specialists, kickers, punters, at all. Like, find those dudes on the street. Like, find those guys on the street, man. We don't need to be freaking drafting freaking kickers and punters. I'm done with that. Like, hopefully this regime knows by now that we can't be doing that, man, at all. Like, Jake Moody's trash. Wisnowski, I know people loved him at the beginning. I never was a fan of his at all, hearing that he's this big, great Australian dude that could punt 70 yards, talking like he's Paul Bunyan or something. That was a lie. That fairy tale was a lie. So, I just want to see something, man. I want to see something where it's going to be a great player, but it's something it's a guy that we need. If it's a defensive tackle, offensive lineman, that's where we got to go, man. That's where we got to go. We can't be getting cute with, look at this great receiver from Arizona. We got to go get him. Another specialist, a running back. No, bro. No, dude. Fix that offensive line, man. We saw the Lions. Jared Goff has all damn day to throw. He's looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He has all day to damn freaking throw the ball. We got pressured yesterday against Miami 17 times, man. Unbelievable, man. Just every time, dude in Purdy's face, running for his life, man. And people are talking about getting Kirk Cousins. Imagine Kirk Cousins with this offensive line, the statue. Imagine Sam Darnold, same thing. We saw Sam Darnold last year, with the same offensive line against the Rams. Second half, dude looked like freaking pathetic. He was pathetic last year for us. He was pathetic for us training camp. And all of a sudden you think he's going to be good with this offensive line? Psh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Fix this offensive line. Don't go and get Jency, man. That's all I got to say, man. All right. I'm hoping, man. Don't get him. Great player, man. He's going to be a great player. But right now we need so many other things than a running back. All right. I'm out, man. Take care.